Okay, I wanted to start first with your name. Tell me the origin of your name.
So I was born my parents got married in Sedona, Arizona, actually. And so we visit a lot, and it's kind of like, my second home away from home. It's one of my favorite places in the world. So, yeah.
What do you like about kind of being unique or having a unique name to start with?
It's pretty cool. I actually don't have a middle name, which a lot of people don't know. So it's just Sedona Prince. And Prince is it's a pretty cool last name as well. So I got pretty lucky. I'm very lucky that I have my name because I, was born to stand out with a name like that.
The other thing that I'm fascinated by, do you or do you not have a tattoo gun?
I do. I give all myself my own tattoos on my legs. I have since I was like 18 years old. It's just like one of my hobbies. I give my friends tattoos and stuff. And yeah, I do. I have like 5 tattoo machines. So.
You have 5 tattoo machines?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this going to be a future career?
Hopefully one day, yeah. I think after basketball, I would like to open a tattoo shop and kind of, go that route of businesswoman, entrepreneur. But one day in the future.
Okay, I've been strongly considering getting a tattoo. Can we make a deal right now that you give me the first tattoo?
Absolutely, Holly. I would love to give you your first tattoo.
Oh my God, that's gonna happen. There's something unique about you is you stand up for what's right and you're not afraid to fight for what's right. The first instance I can think of is how you were treated at Texas. And just tell me a little bit about how did you have courage to, I think you had a lawsuit against them if I'm not wrong. Like, how did you get the courage to speak up when stuff is not going the way it should be for you?
Yeah, we didn't really get into a lawsuit because it's hard to sue a public school, but we were thinking about it. We just wanted to kind of, speak up. Me and my mom and I went through a lot of stuff, a lot of struggles. And so, I kind of shout out to her for giving me that power to be strong. It was a really difficult time in my life, but she gave me the courage to, not let my voice be silenced. So something was really cool. And then, with all the NCAA stuff, definitely just carried over. She taught me some incredible principles and lessons and stuff. And so now I, hold that very dear to my heart.
So you obviously tweeted out and kind of were on the forefront of bringing to the attention, I think you and also the Stanford strength and conditioning coach, Allie, showing that you didn't think things were fair between the men and the women. What happened after you sent that tweet?
So for the NCAA March Madness, the biggest tournament in college basketball for women, this is our weight room. Let me show y'all the men's weight room. Now, when pictures of our weight room got released versus the men's, the NCAA came out with a statement saying that it wasn't money, it was space that was a problem. Let me show y'all something else. Here's our practice court, right? And then here's that weight room. And then here's all this extra space.
It went incredibly viral. It started, national news everywhere. A lot of people were hearing about it, talking about it. I ended up going on a bunch of news outlets, CNN, Good Morning America, all before the tournament started. And so I hadn't even played in the NCAA tournament, and I had already caused this massive story. Caused a lot of pressure. My life is definitely different now. I have a much larger TikTok following and social media following. People listen to me and kind of listen to my voice, which is incredible. It's a massive blessing. But yeah, it was definitely a cool little moment in history, something I got to change. And now the NCAA is definitely listening to their athletes more.
I want you to know how you inspired me because so you tweet out the picture of the NCAA thing and like ESPN sends me in there to investigate. And I'm kind of like, well, but they had this plan to put all this weight room together. Like there was a plan, they weren't just going to not have the weight room. And I felt myself, because I grew up in a different age and generation than you, kind of supporting the NCAA or bringing up their side of it. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, this is bullshit. And I just wanted to say, I appreciate people like you who think differently, who come from a different generation. I think you taught me something, and I just wanted to say thank you for that, because now we're seeing a ton of change, and I think it's important for your generation to be like, no, this isn't fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I agree. I think that our generation has a lot of leaders, And we kind of understand the point that if we want to make change, it has to come from kind of the bottom up, and that's what I wanted to do. Something that's not really been done before, but I was like, you know what, if anyone's gonna do it, it might as well be me. So thank you so much. It was definitely something that, I look back and I'm like, this is probably, one of the bigger highlights of my life, something that I those memories and stuff and all those lessons I learned was incredible. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. So it was really cool. And just, the ability to make a change is the biggest thing that meant a lot to me, because now, the NCAA has implemented new rules for next year, marketing for the women's and men's team the same, which is incredible. And so, it wasn't just a lot of loud noise and then no action, and it actually made a change, which is pretty incredible.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you a little bit about how life has changed. You said your life is very different. One thing I've noticed is you're doing this new series for Uninterrupted, which is called More Than an Athlete, and you get to interview people. Tell me about being the interviewer. I think that's such a fascinating turn of events for you.
Yeah, I've always been the interviewee, so it's definitely different. Learning all of, taking all my media training from when I was in Texas and Oregon and all that stuff to now flipping it and asking other kids questions is very different. It's a new role for me, but it's definitely fun. I'm embracing it a lot. And yeah, maybe I have a passion in sportscasting or interviewing one day, because, it is a blast and I enjoy it, and I enjoy just learning people and stuff and getting to know kids, and it's pretty cool. So, yeah.
Okay, my only, not criticism, but feedback would be, I've been interviewing people my whole life, and I'm this is my lipstick. I'm a very microphone, here's my microphone. And you're super cash, hey, tell me about, you have a very casual microphone, and I'm just curious how we feel about that.
I am. I think it's just who I am. I'm super chill. So I like having it's more like a podcast setting. We're just super chill.
What is important about your play? Why basketball? What do you love?
Great question. I think I just love the passion of the game. Just how fun it is, how kind of team, it's a team sport. I love that. Playing with my friends, having fun, getting to just to run up and down the court, and kind of you get to show your character in the game, which is much different than other sports, and very unique to basketball. So I love it. I have a good time. And then, kind of something specific to my game is that I'm 6'7", but I love to shoot. And a lot of people don't think I can post up, which is so funny to me, because I can post up, but I just haven't this year. But I did a lot last year and stuff. And so, teams scout me and they're like, make her post up. And I'm like, don't do that. You're going to regret it. So, it's kind of funny, but yeah, I like to do it all. I like to go out and shoot threes and jumpers and floaters and all that stuff, and kind of just, mix it up inside and out.
No, you're big and strong. I've seen you post up. You're big and strong. What are they even thinking about?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I would say something like TikTok or my hamster, or my girlfriend, or
okay.
I don't know, maybe for my social media, my content.
All of these. Okay, TikTok. What are the keys to being a great TikTok artist? Tell me about your TikTok.
What I do is I show my adventure through basketball and life. It's kind of what I've always done. And so when the NCAA stuff was happening, I just showed what was going on, which is, kind of what happened. And yeah, now I'm kind of into this relationship phase of my life, and I get to show my relationship and my growth through that, every lesson that I learn. And she's super cool. My girlfriend also has a big following, so she's super dope.
Who's your girlfriend? Is that okay to ask?
Yeah, her name's Riley. We're super vocal about our relationship, about, being queer, and I try to inspire young queer kids and young LGBTQ youth to kind of just be themselves and be out and loud. So yeah, it's a fun little new chapter of my life. But one thing I would say for athlete content creators is kind of just mix it up between your personal life and sports. That's what people want to see. Obviously sports are a part of our lives, but we're also humans. So kind of mix that up and bring both styles of your life into your content.
I love it. Okay, hamster's name?
Douglas.
I can't wait to meet Douglas and Riley. She sounds amazing, and I'm happy that you get to experience this wonderful love. Thank you for speaking up about that. Okay, I love it. Our next plan will be to get tattoos. I've already got a plan and a design ready. I'm ready for it, so thank you. And thank you for being such an interesting, unique, original. You are a true original, and I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. You've always inspired me to kind of be who I am. So I thank you as well. It's incredible talking to you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.